Most of us don't need healing. We need honesty. Not only honesty with ourselves, but honesty with everything we do and with people that surround us. When said like that, it might sound uncomfortable, but I do think it needs to be said. Something I notice is that a lot of people start this journey of healing and they spend some time, they learn a lot, they start to heal, they start to feel better, and then they kind of forget why they started this journey in the first place. The truth is, healing is not a destination. Healing is a journey, and healing is a process with many layers. It's not something we want to achieve or something that we want to reach. It's something that will show up at different part of our lives. And from what I notice in a lot of session with clients over the last years, is that a lot of people stay stuck in that phase. They start this journey and basically healing and especially trauma becomes their comfort zone. It slowly start to feel safe. They start learning more, they start healing more or trying to improve, and in the end they don't really move anywhere. They kind of stay stuck in their comfort zone. And in that video, I really want to talk about that part of self-development and how dangerous it can be to stay stuck in that phase of healing or self-improvement and to forget why we started in the first place. As I explained, healing is not supposed to be a destination. It's supposed to be something that helps you regulate yourself, learn about yourself, and release past pain to be able to confront life with the more resilience and more self-awareness. But it's not something that should block you from taking actions in the different areas of your life or in goals that you have or in your project. It's something that allows you to build tools to advance in life and to move in life, not to stay stuck in that phase. Most often, the cause is that people start identifying with trauma or with healing. They would say, I'm in healing phase, or I need more healing, or like justifying that stuck phase with the fact that they had past memories that were painful, and slowly it start being part of their identity. And we live in a time where healing language exists everywhere, and at some point healing becomes an excuse and people usually hide behind it. The truth is, healing without delay becomes a mechanism. You keep delaying taking action or moving without actually taking steps to move. You keep processing instead of deciding. And usually behind that decision or that first move is a fear or hesitation. Trauma does exist, but it shouldn't be used as an excuse. Otherwise, it just keeps you stuck into that phase of healing. And it's easy to hide behind that excuse, to avoid a fear of taking that action and the consequence of a decision or choice. And sometimes the issue isn't a wound. Sometimes the issue is avoidance of pain, avoidance of taking that action that might take you out of a comfortable situation. And sometimes it might be uncomfortable to move out of a situation or a position that seem comfortable. And so people usually would say, yes, but I need more healing. I need to improve that more, or I need to learn more. And it just keeps them stuck into this phase instead of pulling them out of it. And it just keep repeating the same cycles instead of breaking it. And from what I noticed and from what I learned, is that most of the time it's a question of honesty and a question of handling truth. And the truth I'm talking there is not usually comfortable. That's why people usually try to delay it. They hide behind that notion of trying to heal more, or I need to heal more. But usually it's just an illusion, and it's just a fear. And the way to actually take yourself out of it is to actually face that truth, face that fear with honesty. And it's really honesty with yourself. Nobody can really interfere with that. Some people can advise you, some people can guide you through that, but in the end, it's really your choice and your decision to break that cycle. Otherwise, you will stay in that cycle, and you can repeat that cycle indefinitely. There's really no shortcut with that. It's really you, and it's basically you facing yourself. Whether you choose to face that or you stay in hiding. And that's why it can be really difficult for some people to do that. But yeah, once you decide to actually make the move and to face that fear by taking that action that scares you, then everything starts to change, and you will feel more comfortable taking action without learning more or without fixing yourself. And it's really realizing that you don't need to heal more to make that move. You just need to take that decision. So yeah, I hope that video helped you and maybe give you some clarity. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.